Don't forget to put your
Okay.
don't forget to put your musician thing on.
Yes, I've put it on.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you said you tried it in the other keys, right?
Yeah. I watched the whole video. Well, I think you was going into the part where you do all 12 of them. I think I stopped there, but the ones I did it according to the tone. I
Semitone.
did it, yeah, tone,
And it came
semitone.
out good, right?
Which is the same as whole, half, whole, half.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you said that the first one is called the tonic or something like that.
Yeah. Tonic.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a lot out of it.
Oh, that's great. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so for our class today, our vocal class, we're going to be vocalizing the major scale. We're not going to use so much dynamics, but we're going to accept the major scale sound and be able to call it with our voice conveniently. And we're going to shift in keys and replicate the major scale again, right? So we're only going to use the piano as a guide after we've gone to the new key with our voice. So we're going to reconfirm whether we are in the next key. So what do I
Mhm.
mean? So this is C. Da 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 da. Right? Da 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 da. So what was I doing? I was playing the major scale, then I would actually go up a semitone to the next key. So that's why I had da. You hear?
Yeah. Yes.
So da 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 da. So from C there, I'm basically going to C sharp. So da da da. So this is my new da 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 da. So that's my new home. So let's go together. Da da. Take that. Da.
La,
All right. So da chord.
la.
So that is an E note. So I'm calling da. You just called da. Do you see difference now? So I called da, and you call da. So the da you're calling should be da. We come down da. Then we come down again da. So you're going to call what I'm calling now. You go by coming down, right? So let's take da. Take that.
Da,
Okay, good. So da call.
da,
So that's da
da,
call. Da
da,
da
da,
da da.
da,
Yeah, da is
da,
da da
da,
da
da,
da
da,
da
da,
da. Down again.
da,
Da. Come down.
da,
Good.
da,
Again. Da.
da,
Da. Yeah, correct.
da,
Da da.
da,
Okay, so let's go high. Da. Go. Good.
da,
Da da. Go.
da, da,
Good. Almost. So you did da da is what you did. So but we have da 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 go. Da da go. Good.
da, da,
Good. Yeah. So there's difference between da da and da da. There's a semitone difference between da da, and there's a tone difference between da da. You hear the difference? So da da, then da da, da da, right? Da da. So on your piano, this is note C I'm doing, right? C B, which is a semitone interval. I'm falling from C to B. C B, right? But the other one, which you did was C B flat. So there's a tone interval between C and B flat. There's a semitone interval between C and B. And the semitone intervals are our cue. They are where we're going to focus a lot of attention from on rather. Because once we can sort out the semitones, then we're fine with the tones. Because a tone is a combination of two semitones. So if we can get a semitone very well, then we can get the semitone first, then get the semitone again to get our tone distance easily. But if we're so focused on the tone movement, which our ears are naturally much more familiar with because of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that's a heptatonic scale. In that heptatonic scale, which is the major scale, we have just two semitone situations going on there. Just two semitone situations. But we have more of tone situations going on. Tone intervals. Da. So da, da, da. All those are tone intervals. Very easy to do. Well, not very easy to do, but much easier to do compared to the semitone movement. So da, da, da. Those are all tones, right? But da, 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 da. That's where we have the first semitone. Da, 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 da. So if we can train our ears well, to get it da da, we'll be able to get the same interval between the, instead of going to do re, we'll be able to come to do di. You hear that? So do da, let's say C, C D, C D, C D, D E, C D, right? C, C sharp, D. Very, very subtle, but it's a difference. So let's go together again. So this is what I was mentioning as regards like music theory, then relative pitch, and that the voice is a musical instrument, right? The voice is a musical instrument, just that we can add lyrics to it, and we can express emotions. So the same thing we're doing on the voice now. The piano is singing it too, right? So da, let's go. Da,
Da,
correct. Da da.
da, da,
Good, good. Da da.
da, da,
Good. Da da.
da, da,
Good. Da da.
da,
Good.
da,
So you did the former one. Da da. Again.
da, da,
Good. Again. Da da.
da,
Now
da,
the other one drops. Da da. Go.
da, da,
Good. You got it now. Da da. Again.
da, da,
Good. Da da. Go.
da, da,
Taking enough breath. For the next one we're about to call. Da da. Go.
da, da,
Good. Good. Taking enough breath again. Da da. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazingly well. Definitely. You see, there's a whole lot of power in your voice, right? Um, of course, when you take advantage of breathing right, because that other high note would have been much more stressful to take had you not taken in, air. Um, you would have still been able to voice it, but maybe just not as clean as you did. So that's like the first part of what we're doing today. That's the first part. We're calling what we're hearing. We're giving our ears opportunity to actually listen, not just hear. Very, very big difference. So we can hear and and just admire, or we can hear passively, without giving attention to what we are hearing. But when we listen, we're looking out for the sound. We're allowing the sound to resonate with our brain, which is really, really important for singing, right? Um, I used I used Amazing Grace, right? But let's just do something much more simpler. Yeah. Mary had a little lamb, right? Little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. The first part of the song, how did you feel listening to it? Let me take it again. Mary had a little lamb. Little lamb, little lamb, Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. Now listen to this. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went, everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. So I went to the parallel minor at the point. I could actually start with my Mary had a little lamb that way. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, right? And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went, everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. You see the ending of this? How did the ending sound like in your ears?
How does it sound?
Yeah, like feeling wise.
Good.
Oh, okay, so let me put this much more, my question much more in perspective. So, did he have a gloomy ending or a happy ending? Okay,
It
let me
didn't
go
have
over it again, then I'll ask you. Uh, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. Did this have a happy ending or a gloomy ending compared to the other?
I don't know. It sounds happy to me.
Yeah, it actually sounds happy, right? That's because I'm ending on a major. I'm playing in a major mode. So the other now listen to the same song, right? In a different mode, right? My voice. The idea of what I'm bringing out of this is the voice is tallying with the background sound, or let's say the accompaniment we are hearing. They are in the same mode. They are in the same scale. I'm using the same scales while singing. So the first was Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, his face was white as snow. Happy ending. Now listen to the second one. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, his face was white as snow. Did this have a happy ending or a gloomy ending?
I don't think that's too happy.
Yeah, it's not so happy. Yeah, and it's not exactly gloomy, right? So that's the idea. The modes were different, and it created different feeling. You know, the other one in the first one we had Mary had a little lamb, mi re do re mi re 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 mi so so, mi re do re mi do re re mi re do. Right. So we have a right. But for the second one we have a minor mode. So instead of having mi re do re mi, I'll have re re do re 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 re, and that's what you heard me sing, right? So do re re fa so si ti do ti si so fa re re do. While the happy one was do re mi fa sol la ti do. So those are two different modes, right? But the voice is singing the scale. So how does this apply to the exercise we did the other time? We've got to be ear sensitive as singers, just as much as we're instrumentalists. You understand? We can't escape
And
it. We can't be like, oh, I'm just for the voice. I don't need to know. Of course, thank God you're actually handling instruments and learning them as well, right? But it debunks the idea that a vocalist should not know about keys, not know about the major scale, not know about the minor scale. I mean, the voice is an instrument. You understand? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go into our own practice for today. In addition to what we've been doing before, so we've one thing we noticed from the previous exercise we were doing is, to a certain extent, we will not voice the exact note if we don't put in the energy. We will not. It would we would be hearing, but we would not be listening enough to project what we are hearing if we don't put in that energy. As much as we put in energy into calling, at the beginning level, at the beginning stage, we have to put in double energy into listening. We have to put in double energy into listening, right? So when you hear a note, you have got to come to the environment the note is in to voice the same note. Actually, when you voice the same note, say you're using a piano for practice, you will not easily be able to distinguish the difference between the sound you're producing and the sound the piano is producing, or the guitar, or the sax, or the violin, whichever instrument. Or you will not be able to distinguish when another vocalist is singing the same note. We call that unison, right? Everybody is singing at par. Well, not necessarily at par, but everyone is singing the same note at least. And of course, there are different types of unison. But to just keep it simple, everyone is not singing the same note. So unison is everyone is doing. Let's do that together. Da call.
Da,
Da go again.
da,
Okay, so you're doing that.
da.
So, and that's actually very beautiful. Let me explain what you're doing. That's beautiful, on probably unknowingly to you. So when I call da, you called what? Da. That's actually a part in the chord, in the harmony. It's not the same note. It's not unison you did. You did a part. So it's not totally wrong, but then we've got to learn control over when we want to part deliberately. Do you understand? So, and it's really amazing because a lot of people can't even part. You've got to learn that, right? But I could notice that the exact same note of before is what you called again now. You understand? So that means it's very very, it comes very naturally to you to part. So while that is very good, it's a very very good quality. You've got to like be deliberate about it. Like, oh, I want to part. Like I'm going to call. This is the note I'm hearing. Da. You see, you notice that you can't really tell the difference between my voice and the piano. Da, da, da. Then if I had a voice both together, say if I use a voice such as strings, you would hardly be able to tell I'm singing even. Could you tell the difference between my voice much and the piano, the string sound on the piano? Not really. Now I'm going to do something, right? I'm going to part. I'm going to give one part. I'm going to sing the note that you sang. So let's hear and listen to how that would sound. I'll first take the unison, then do the part. So you hear the difference. Da 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 da. I'm doing the lower pitch of the same note and the higher pitch of the same note. Da da, same note. Si si. Now I'm going to do E. Now I'm going to do note G. It's still within the chord. G. Now I'm going to fall back to C. 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 So what did you observe? As I went to E and I went to note G, there was that obvious difference that I'm doing different notes, but not notes that were fighting with each other. Because if you're going to hold out the chord of C, C major chord is C, E, and G. The root, the major third, and the perfect fifth. The root is C, the major third is E, the perfect fifth is G. That's the structure for a major chord. So it did not sound bizarre when I was doing E and G, because they are sort of in a family. But while they are in a family, we have got to be deliberate. Of course, we should be able to tell which is the brother, which is the sister. You understand what I'm trying to say? They're a family,
Yeah.
but we've got to be able to tell this is the brother, like this is the junior brother of this one, this is the older brother to this, this is the dad, this is the mom, at least, right? Even though they're blood related, so to say. So you get the idea I'm trying to paint there. So while you're doing E, as I'm doing C, you should be able to deliberately say, oh, this is the unison I'm calling. Now I want to call the next part. I'm going to do an E deliberately on purpose. So let's go back to our C. Let me switch back to my piano voice. Alright, so da, go.
Da,
Good. Again. Da, go.
da.
Good. So now you did the exact C note. Now we're going to do the next family, which is the next note in that family of chord C, which is da. So go. Taking enough breath. Taking breath. Da. Let's go.
Da.
Good. I want you to elongate it more. So taking enough breath. I want the sound to resonate in the brain with the sound you're hearing. Yeah, so let's go.
Da.
Good, good. I want it to be a bit longer. Thank you. So let's do it again. Right? So well, we're going to do breath control, but just try to prolong it how you can. So 1, 2, 3, go.
Da.
Okay, so I'm going to do my fingers like this. Then when I want you to hold, I'm going to do this. All right. So again,
Da.
that is a D note. That's da. So
Uh-huh.
da is what we want to do. So you're taking enough breath. I also have to take enough breath, by the way. It's not just you. Yeah. So if you don't take enough breath, you're already gone within a short time. So now I'm out of it.
I
So
can't do that.
yeah, that's breath control. We're still gonna do that. So I had to take the camera down so you could see how much of air I was letting go per time. I was controlling how much air I was letting go. So this is my full air, me taking in air fully. You see that? So this is, I'm letting all my air out. So I'm breathing in, breathing out everything. So I have a lot of compression, but I can dictate how much of compression I have per time. And there's a video I did, I think I went like 2 minutes or so, like controlling the amount of air coming out. It's very, very possible. It's true practice. We're going to go to that as well. So, but for now, like I'm not going to stay so long, but that's important too. The longer we stay on the note, the more the note resonates with the mind, and we cannot call the wrong thing. You understand? Like I demonstrated in our first engagement, right? It's like as you're playing the notes, I'm telling this is the note, this is the note, because like I've gotten to that place where I'm not the one deciding. But right now, you still got to decide. I want to maintain the note I'm hearing. Then the brain accepts it and can never reject it anymore once the brain accepts it. So da. Well, maybe not that too long, but let me see. Da. Yeah, that's still okay. Then da. Right? So 1, 2. This is the notes we're doing. Da. So 1, 2, 3, go. Again. So that is da. Call again. Da. Enough breath. Da. Good. Good. You did it. You did it. Awesome. So that note, nice one, nice one. Amazing. We're making progress. So that note is part of the family of C, right? So now let's go back. Since we've distinguished that, of course, I think you're seeing the areas that you're going to still like practice personally, while on the piano. This is not like playing of chords now. This has to do with the voice, right? So we're going to have da 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 da. Actually, let's attach the sulfur syllables to it. So sulfur syllables, solmization. We're still going to go into that fully. But sulfur syllables are syllable. They're actually letters that we attach to sounds, so we can learn sounds easier, so we can accept sounds to the brain easier, right? So like Mary ad, that's mi re do, right? But instead of having me, instead of us to attach me to the sound, right? We're adding me, right? Mi re do. So mi re do re mi mi mi. So we're going to attach those syllables. So we're going to call the sulfur syllables. Do go. Do. Yeah. So let me call the upper one. Do go. Do go. Go. Do. So that is a C sharp. So that is a C sharp you did, which is da. That's C sharp. Da. But we want to do da. Let's go. Da. Go.
Da, da,
Good. Good.
da,
Good. You did it now. All right. So da again.
da,
Good. Da.
da.
Good. But that's getting high. By the time we want to run up to the top of the scale, we're going to experience a lot of tension. But we don't want to do that for now. So we're going to fall back. Da, da. So that's the lower pitch. Same note. Da. Go.
Da.
That's da. That's fa. So let's do fa, mi, re, do. Call.
What am I calling?
Yeah, well done. So fa, mi, re, do. Go.
Fa,
Yeah, so we'll take it one after the other. Fa, call.
fa,
That's fi you called. So we do fa, call. Fa,
fa,
Fa.
Fa.
Okay. So la ko la
La.
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 Good. La so ko.
La. So.
Good. So fa.
So. Fa.
Good. Fa so.
Fa. So.
Good. So mi.
So.
Okay.
Mi.
So.
So.
Fa.
Fa.
Mi.
Mi.
Re.
Re.
So that's me. That's me. So so
So.
me. So
Mi.
that's still so you called. You see. So you called so. Then you did me. It's still so. So you have so call. So
So.
so
So.
me.
So.
Good.
Mi.
Mi fa.
Mi. Fa.
Good. Fa so.
Fa. So.
So do. Do it. So do. So do. So do.
So.
So
Do.
that's so me you called. So
So.
yeah.
Mi.
So we want to do so do. So do. So do. Oh.
So.
So
So. Do.
so
So.
do.
Do.
Again.
So.
Yeah, almost, almost. So do. Okay,
So.
almost. So far. We're gonna climb down to it. So far. Go
So far,
again. So far.
so
I want you to take it
far,
immediately after you hear me do it. So far.
so far,
So be.
so